If you're going through some sort of ascension and you are feeling like you're going crazy, listen to this quote. Julia Cameron in The Artist's Way says, "This erraticism is a normal part of getting unstuck, pulling free from the muck that has blocked us. It is important to remember that at first flush, going sane feels just like going crazy." I'm going to talk about some of the things that I have been noticing that have made me feel like I'm going crazy so that you don't feel like you're all alone. Last night, before I was going to bed, I slept to a meditation. I've been doing that lately, trying to fall asleep with affirmations or a sound meditation going on in the background. And the one I was listening to was how to step into your highest timeline. I saw a video last night on TikTok that gave a special prayer to say before you went to sleep. And so I said, in the morning, I will wake up to my highest timeline. I woke up and I thought about it, but not much. Instead of scrolling TikTok, I did an insight timer meditation. I also wrote in my journal. I wrote in my Artist's Way morning pages, which is part of the process of reading this book. And I listened to some high vibe music. I decided I was going to go on a walk, which I don't normally go on a walk, to be honest. I mean, it's not something I avoid doing, but it's not something I do every single morning either. I went on my walk. I consistently had to take my sunglasses off because I couldn't see. There are things floating in my vision, and when I took my sunglasses off to look down into this ravine, it felt like this. I took a video. Does anybody else feel like their field of vision is completely off? I realize it's early in the morning, but as I'm looking down below at this cliff this morning, and I'm looking at all of the foliage below and the path, it feels like I'm looking on another plane of reality. Like I've taken my glasses off and I have tried to open my eyes as if it feels like there's something in my eyes. It feels like there's some sort of plane separating me from like the actual reality. Then when I was walking on the walk in the shade under these trees, the leaves had this glistening hue. It was like I was seeing nature and the things around me in another dimension. I was seeing things that I normally have never noticed. I've never noticed the sun glistening off of tree leaves or bush leaves under the shade. And I could see through the trees and I could see the sun shining through the trees. And it was just, I can't explain it. I also could see little bugs crawling around on the ground. And I had like immense love for these little bugs. And this sounds weird, but I saw this little fat roly-poly like crawling along. And I was like, what a cute little personality that roly-poly has. Like, I mean, look at his little personality. He just has so much tenacity. It's taken him so long, but slow and steady wins the race. It's like I'm seeing living things and I'm loving all living things. People that walked by me that were on their morning walk, I said hi. I went out of my comfort zone to greet them. It was like everywhere I go now, I just love people. I want to connect with people. It's weird. I also had many birds fly across my peripheral vision. I had a hummingbird, which is very symbolic to me, fly right across my face. And I was just moved to tears the entire walk. It was a morning walk, but my heart was so full and open. And it was like I was seeing the world in a completely different way.